Hey YouTube, what's the point? That's the topic of today's discussion. What's the point? So I had a friend ask a question, which I asked if I could go ahead and make a rough cut on. And the question was, well, I'm not a premillennial dispensationalist anymore. I'm a millennial, meaning a millennial is the judgment day, the day that Christ returns to judge the living and the dead one time. Premillennial dispensationalism is a false doctrine crept into the church where people think that Jesus is going to have a secret rapture and all that, and then people might be left on earth, and then judgment day will come again. And that's wrong. That didn't actually start till about the 1800s. So we're a millennial. Go ahead and Google that. Judgment Day is the last day. But the question is, what's the point? If Jesus is going to return, I feel like he could return any day now. So what is the point of me doing anything long term, because Christ is going to return anyways? So the point is this. It's your neighbor needs your good works today. Even though you believe, even though Christ might return any time now, your neighbor might not believe, and your neighbor still needs your good works. They need your confession, and they need your service. That's the point. We're told to always be ready and be watchful, but at the same time, we have work to do. So Ephesians 2:10 tells us, "For we are God's workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for the good works that God prepared beforehand that we might walk in them." So we need to walk in those works while we wait for the Lord to return. It's interesting, if you read Paul was convinced also that Jesus was going to return in his lifetime. Which is interesting to see from the scriptures. And here we are, 2,000 years later. It could be 5 minutes or another 2,000 years. But, we have this everlasting hope in Christ that nobody else has for the forgiveness of sins. So we want to serve our neighbor while we wait for the Lord to return. We want to do those good works, and we want to be patient while God brings others to faith, just as he was patient with us as he brought us to faith. Hope that makes sense. Please like, subscribe, click the little notification bell at the bottom there, and if you have any questions or you want to see a rough cut done, shoot us a question and we'll cover it. Till next time, grace, yo.